Hi, welcome to Legend FX, and today I will be teaching you a simple way to know if your support or your resistance will break. All right, there are sometimes that the markets will just come to your support and then you expect it to buy, and then the market ends up selling. Right, sometimes maybe you have your support here, release your support, right, and you see price coming to your support. Okay, see price coming to your support, right? And the next thing it gives see price coming to your support. The next thing it gives you a rejection, gives you another rejection, and then it does this, right? So it gets stopped out of this trade, right? Even after seeing all these rejections, right? So that basic ways to know if your support or resistance will break, right? And that is what I'll be sharing today, right? This will help you in trading and maximizing. So if you see something like that, then you can stay out of the trade. All right. Now, the first way to know if a support or resistance will break, all right. The first thing to know if you to see if support or resistance will break, all right. The first thing you will see, all right, that various things which you see to know if a support or resistance will break, all right. You will see, all right. First thing you will see that you will see uh lower highs forming against support. So you will find them lower highs forming against the support. Is one way to know if it's going to break, right? And then or higher lows against the resistance, right? This is a way to know if price is going to break, right? Your resistance, your support, and this is how to stay away from those kind of trades. Right? This is the first way to know that, right? You will see lower highs forming against the support or higher lows forming against the resistance, right? So what do I mean by that? What do I mean by that, right? Right. Let's assume that this is your support, right? So let's clean this. Let's remove this, right? We want to get this thing remove. Sorry. Why is this not going out? Some of the talk is a bit bad. That's why should have gone out by now. Okay, remove. Now you see price approaching your support, right? And then you see price do this. Comes here. This is support now, and price is doing this. Comes it forms a lower high. It still touches your support, right? Comes again, form another lower high. Still touches your support. You see it again. It does this, and still touches your support, and then it eventually does this before breaking. So this kind of formation is telling you that the price is going to break your support, right? Because we've seen a series of lower highs, lower high, lower high, lower high. Then, so this build up was just to break the support, right? So this is one way to know if it's going to break, right? And there is the inverse for a resistance, right? It's an inverse for a resistance, right? This is it for a support, right? So it's the inverse for a resistance scenario, right? So if this is a resistance, right, you see the price will come and do this. Um, price will come and do this. See price will come and do this. Come to tap down to come and do this again. Test that place again to come down again. Sometimes it may even be an equal kind of stuff there. To do this again. It may even come down to touch this place again, and it still come before breaking up. So this is how to one way to know it's going to break, right? It's forming a series of higher lows against, you see this, you see this kind of formation against this support to come here, top it, come here, tap it, come here. It's eventually going to break it, right? Right. This is another way you can know if a support or resistance is going to break. You want to see these lower highs and lower lows forming against the support or against the resistance, right? Now, another way you can know if it's going to break, right? This is based on structure, right? Well, you can also use the second method to know if it's going to break. right? And the second method you can use to know this, right? Number two, you can use the candlestick pattern. So create the candlestick pattern to know if it's going to break, right? Maybe at your support, instead of seeing rejections from this point against, you're seeing candles with wicks against this resistance, right? So you're seeing something like this. This is the resistance, right? Let's assume that this is your candle. Let me color this. This is your buy candle, right? So this is a buy candle, right? Let's remove this. Let's remove this. So this is a buy candle, right? It's a buy candle at resistance, and then instead of seeing rejections from above, right? You're seeing something like this. You're seeing long wicks from the downside, and you're seeing the candle do something like this, right? Okay. You're seeing the candle doing this, right? So you're seeing this kind of long wicks from below. Instead of the candle to be rejecting from up, right? You're seeing the candle doing this. It will come to give this long wick, right? So you're seeing this kind of doing this kind of funny stuff. You're seeing a long wick against the resistance. You see another long wick, or you see an engulfing candle. You just see one big buy candle that will just open and those very big buy candle against this point. These are ways you will know that it's going to break. You see the candlestick pattern. You will see this kind of stuff. You see long wicks against the resistance. You will see engulfing candles. You see very heavy, healthy buy candles against this resistance. It's most likely going to break it. Right? So you can use the candlestick pattern to know if it's going to break. And the third way you can know is this is the indicator approach, right? This is the third way you can know if it's going to break, right? You could see basically you're going to know if it's going to break. You will see reactions from your moving average against the support or resistance, right? What do I mean by this? You will see the reactions to moving average against the support and resistance. So what I mean by that is that maybe you have the moving averages you could use to check this, right? You could use the 10 exponential moving average, right? Let me write it down. Example, the 10 exponential MA or the 22 exponential MA, right? So you can use this moving averages to determine this, right? So if you put this moving average on your chart, right, you will see the moving average, right? You will see the moving average doing something like this. Let me bring a curve. Let me see if I will see a curve. If I'll see a curve, right? Let me check this other side, right? Now let's assume that this is a curve. So now you see the moving average doing something like this, right? See moving average doing this. It will just be see the moving average doing this, something like this, right? So this is a moving average now. It will be doing this against your support, and then you will see price. Right? I'm just trying to make this elaborate for you to understand. You now see price doing this. Price will come and tap the moving average. It will go tap the moving average, right? To go again, tap the moving average, and then before it eventually breaks. So this moving average will be acting sound like some kind of floor or some kind of support for this price. You see this kind of thing. Moving average will be them literally pushing the price up, right? Just tap it, and then before it eventually breaks. So you can use a moving average to know if a support or resistance is going to break. And the moving averages you can use such as the 10 MA or the 22 MA, right? So these are the ways that you can better your trading, right? So if you enjoyed this video, do well to hit the subscribe button and like the video, share with your friends. All right. Finally, our mentorship session is still ongoing. If you guys want to join our mentorship, we'll teach you how to trade how to be profitable, right? Our mentorship platform is still available. And I told you that for this month of August, we are doing a discount for our mentorship, right? Our mentorship is now as low as $40, right? A lifetime mentorship. Before it goes back to the normal price, do want to take advantage of this, right? Our mentorship, right? Our mentorship is $40, right? Till the end of August, right? So our mentorship is going for $40 to the end of August, right? We'll teach you how to trade, we'll carry by your hands. Even if you're new to forex, you will see the results in your trading, right? So do well to register, all right? So just hit the link below. Hit the link below to register ASAP, right? So this will be the end of this video now. Cheers and God bless you. Right.